I only slept with him because you weren't man enough to satisfy me. That's what my wife Monica said to me when I confronted her. Not an apology. Not remorse. Blame. She looked me in the eyes and made her 6-month affair my fault. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me tell you how I found out. We'd been married for years. Met at a friend's birthday party, dated for 2, got married in a small ceremony in her parents' backyard. No kids yet. We were both working professionals. I'm in software development, she's in marketing. We had a good life. Or so I thought. About 8 months ago, Monica joined a new gym. Said she wanted to get in shape, feel better about herself. I supported it. Encouraged it, even. I put on some weight myself and probably could have joined her, but I was buried in a major project at work. 60-hour weeks. I told her to go for it. She went 3 times a week at first, then 4, then 5. She'd come home energized, talking about her new trainer Ryan and how he was really pushing her. She'd shower at the gym to save time, eat a protein bar on the way home. Made sense. I was happy she'd found something she enjoyed. Then the small things started. Her phone was always face down. She'd take it everywhere, bathroom, kitchen, even just to grab something from another room. When I'd walk into a room while she was texting, she'd close the app quickly. Not obviously, just a casual swipe. But I noticed. Who are you texting? I asked one night. Just Sarah. Girl stuff. Sarah was her best friend. Seemed reasonable. But then I saw her phone light up with a message while she was in the shower. I wasn't trying to snoop. It was just sitting there on the bathroom counter, and the notification popped up. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Same time. The contact name was just a heart emoji. No name. I didn't say anything. Maybe it was Sarah. Maybe it was someone from work. I told myself I was being paranoid. 2 weeks later, my car broke down. Battery died in the parking lot at work. I called Monica. Hey, can you pick me up? Car won't start. Oh, I'm actually at the gym right now. Session with Ryan. Can you Uber? Monica, it's a $30 Uber. You're 20 minutes away. Silence. Then, okay, fine. I'll leave now. She sounded annoyed. Like I'd interrupted something important. When she picked me up, she was weird. Distracted. Kept checking her phone at red lights. Everything okay? I asked. Yeah, fine. Just tired from the workout. But she wasn't sweaty. Hair was perfect. Makeup still intact. The next day, I needed to run errands. My car was still at the shop. I asked if I could borrow hers. Actually, I need it today. I have some things to do. Like what? Just errands, Jake. Jesus, why the interrogation? That's when I knew something was off. Monica never snapped at me like that. We didn't fight. We were the couple that communicated. I borrowed my coworker's car for the day. Picked mine up from the shop that evening. But the whole time, I couldn't shake the feeling. That weekend, Monica said she was going to a girls' brunch. Sarah, Emily, and a few others. She left at 10 in the morning. I decided to do something I'm not proud of. I called Sarah. Hey, how's the brunch? I asked, trying to sound casual. What brunch? My stomach dropped. The one Monica's at. With you and Emily? Pause. Jake, I'm at my mom's house. I haven't talked to Monica in like a week. I thanked her and hung up. Sat there on the couch, phone in my hand, feeling sick. She came home at 3. How was brunch? Good. We went to that new place downtown. You'd love it. She was lying. Easily. Looking right at me and lying. I didn't confront her then. I should have. But part of me wanted to be wrong. Part of me wanted to believe there was some explanation. 2 days later, my car was making a weird noise. I needed to take it in again. I asked Monica if I could borrow hers for the day. Sure, she said. Keys are on the counter. She'd left for work already. I got in her car, adjusted the seat, checked the mirrors. The engine light was on. I popped the glove compartment to check if she had the manual in there. That's when I found it. A phone. Not her regular iPhone. A cheap Android with a purple case. My hands were shaking as I turned it on. No lock screen. It opened right up. The messaging app had one conversation. Just one. Contact name, R. I started scrolling. 6 months. 6 entire months of messages. Can't stop thinking about this morning. You're incredible. He has no idea what he has. Same hotel tomorrow? I'll get us the room with the balcony. My vision blurred. I kept scrolling. Further back. Pictures. Videos. Messages about their meetups. Her complaining about me. He works all the time. I barely see him. I need this. I need you. God, you make me feel alive. And then I found the message that broke me. I told him I was at the gym. He doesn't even question it anymore. It's too easy. I sat in that car for an hour. Just sat there, phone in my hand, trying to process. She'd been cheating on me for 6 months. 6 months of lies. Of fake gym sessions. Of fake brunches. Of coming home and kissing me goodnight while she'd been with him hours earlier. I took pictures of everything. Sent them to my email. Then I put the phone back exactly where I found it. I went to work. I don't remember what I did that day. I sat at my desk, stared at my screen, and felt nothing. Numb. That evening, I drove home. Parked in the driveway. Sat there for 10 minutes, staring at our house. Monica's car was already there. She was inside, probably making dinner or watching TV or doing whatever she did when she wasn't lying to me. I walked in. She was on the couch, laptop open. Hey, how was work? Good, I said. Can we talk? She looked up. Must have seen something in my face because her expression changed. What's wrong? I pulled out my phone. Opened the photos I'd sent myself. Turned it to face her. Want to tell me about Ryan? Her face went white. Then red. Then white again. Jake, I can explain. Explain what? Explain how you've been sleeping with your trainer for 6 months? Explain the burner phone? Explain the lies? She closed her laptop. Stood up. You went through my phone? You have a burner phone hidden in your car, Monica. Yeah, I found it. You had no right. I had no right. My voice was rising. I forced myself to stay calm. You've been cheating on me for half a year and you're talking about rights? She started crying. It's not what you think. Really? Because I saw the messages. All of them. The hotels. The lies about the gym. The fake brunches. What part am I misunderstanding? She sank back onto the couch. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was a mistake. A mistake. I laughed. It sounded harsh even to me. Buying the wrong milk is a mistake. This was a choice. Hundreds of choices. Every time you texted him. Every time you lied to me. Every time you got in your car and drove to meet him. I know. You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. Were you thinking about me? About us? About our marriage? She was sobbing now. No, I wasn't. I was selfish. I was stupid. But it didn't mean anything. It was just physical. Just physical, I repeated. You see him 5 times a week, Monica. You talk to him every day. You told him things about our life. About me. That's not just physical. She looked up at me. And that's when her face changed. The tears stopped. Her jaw set. You want to know the truth? She said. Fine. I only slept with him because you weren't man enough to satisfy me. I actually took a step back. What? You heard me. You've let yourself go. You work all the time. We barely have sex anymore. And when we do, it's boring. Ryan makes me feel desired. He makes me feel like a woman. If you're still here, stay with me, because what I found next made forgiveness impossible. So this is my fault, I said slowly. Me working 60-hour weeks to pay for this house, for your car, for our life. That's why you cheated. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying there were reasons. Reasons, I repeated. Did you ever think about talking to me? About telling me you were unhappy? Would you have listened? You're always working, Jake. I'm working to build our future. You think I want to work 60-hour weeks? I'm doing it for us. No, you're doing it for you. For your career. I'm alone all the time. So you filled the time by sleeping with someone else. She stood up again. Wiped her face. I'll end it. Right now. I'll block him. We can go to counseling. We can fix this. Fix this. I shook my head. Monica, you didn't slip and fall into bed with him. You bought a burner phone. You planned this. For months. It was wrong. I know it was wrong. But doesn't 4 years of marriage mean anything? Don't I deserve a chance to make this right? You had 4 years to make it right. You spent 6 months making it wrong. So that's it. You're just giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm choosing not to stay with someone who blames me for their choices. I'm not blaming you. Yes, you are. You just told me you cheated because I wasn't man enough. That's blame. She grabbed my arm. Please, Jake. I love you. I made a mistake, but I love you. I looked at her hand on my arm. Looked at her face. Looked at this woman I'd married, who I'd trusted completely. You love me, I said quietly. But you loved lying to me more. I pulled my arm away. I'm staying at a hotel tonight. We'll figure out the rest tomorrow. You don't have to leave. I'll leave. This is your apartment, I know. I need space. I can't be here right now. I grabbed my keys and walked out. Got in my car. Drove to the nearest hotel. Checked in. Sat on the bed in a generic room with generic art on the walls, and finally let myself feel it. For years. For years of building a life with someone. Of trusting them. Of planning a future. Gone. All of it gone because she wanted something new and didn't have the decency to end things first. My phone started buzzing. Monica. I didn't answer. Then the text started. Please come home. We need to talk. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please just talk to me. Jake, please. I turned off my phone. The next morning, I called my brother David. Told him everything. Jesus, Jake. I'm sorry, man. What are you going to do? Divorce, probably. I don't know. I can't think straight. Do you want to stay with me and Sarah for a bit? Maybe. I need to figure some things out first. I called a lawyer. Got a consultation scheduled for later that week. Then I called my boss and told him I needed a few days. Family emergency. He didn't ask questions. I went back to the apartment around noon. Monica's car was gone. Good. I packed a bag. Clothes, toiletries, my laptop. I was heading out when I heard her car pull up. She ran inside. You're here. Thank God. I've been trying to call you. I turned off my phone. Jake, please. Can we just sit down and talk? Really talk. There's nothing to talk about, Monica. How can you say that? We're married. We have history. You can't just throw that away. I'm not throwing it away. You already did. Her eyes filled with tears again. I know I hurt you. I know I messed up. But I want to fix this. I want to fix us. Us is broken. You broke it. So you're not even going to try? I looked at her. Really looked at her. Monica, you told me last night that you cheated because I wasn't man enough. You blamed me for your affair. Why would I try to fix something with someone who can't take responsibility for what they did? I was defensive. I was scared. I didn't mean it like that. Didn't you? She didn't answer. That's what I thought, I said. Look, I'm going to stay at David's for a while. We'll figure out next steps. I have a lawyer consultation on Thursday. A lawyer? Her voice went high. Already? You're not even going to give me a chance. You had 6 months to give our marriage a chance. You spent it in hotel rooms with Ryan. I walked past her to the door. Jake, wait. Please. I'll do anything. Anything you want. I'll quit the gym. I'll get a new job if I have to. I'll go to therapy. Just don't leave. I stopped. Turned around. Let me ask you something. If I hadn't found that phone, would you have told me? Ever? She hesitated. That hesitation told me everything. That's what I thought, I said. You're not sorry you did it. You're sorry you got caught. That's not fair. Fair. I laughed bitterly. You want to talk about fair? Bye, Monica. I left. Drove to David's house. Sarah answered the door, pulled me into a hug without saying anything. I made up the guest room, she said. Stay as long as you need. David was at work, but when he got home that evening, we sat on the back porch with beers. You doing okay? He asked. No, but I will be. What's the plan? Lawyer on Thursday. Figure out the divorce. The apartment's in my name from before we got married, so at least that's straightforward. No kids. No shared assets really except her car, which I helped her buy, but I don't even care about that. I just want out. She's been calling me, David said. Left like 3 voicemails. Saying what? Asking me to talk to you. Asking me to tell you she's sorry. Asking me to convince you to come home. What did you say? Nothing. I didn't call her back. That's not my place. But Jake, are you sure? Like really sure you want to end it? I looked at him. Would you stay? If Sarah did this to you? He thought about it. No, probably not. But everyone's different. I can't do it, David. I can't spend the rest of my life wondering where she is, who she's with, if she's lying. That's not a marriage. That's prison. He nodded. Fair enough. My phone buzzed. Another text from Monica. Please just talk to me. I know I don't deserve it, but please. I put the phone face down on the table. She's persistent, David said. She's scared. She knows she destroyed this and she's trying to undo it. But you can't unbreak glass. The next few days were a blur. Monica called constantly. Texted constantly. I didn't respond. What was there to say? On day 3, my mom called. Jake, honey, Monica reached out to me. Of course she did. She's devastated. She says she made a terrible mistake and she wants to work things out. Mom, she didn't make a mistake. She had an affair for 6 months. I know, sweetheart. She told me. But she seems genuinely remorseful. She's remorseful she got caught. Are you sure you want to throw away 4 years over this? I closed my eyes. Took a breath. Mom, I love you. But this isn't your marriage. It's mine. And I've made my decision. I just want you to be happy. I know. And I will be. Just not with someone I can't trust. After we hung up, David came into the guest room. Sarah just got a call from Monica too. She's calling everyone we know. Jesus. She's desperate, man. She should have thought about that before she slept with her trainer 40 times. Thursday came. I met with the lawyer. Her name was Patricia Chun. Mid-40s, sharp eyes, expensive suit. Tell me everything, she said. I did. Told her about the burner phone, the messages, the 6 months of lies. Do you want to use the affair as grounds for divorce? She asked. Does it matter? We're in a no-fault state. It can matter for optics, for how things get divided. But you're right. Technically, it doesn't matter for the divorce itself. I just want it done. Clean. Fast. Kids. No. Shared property? The apartment's mine from before marriage. Her car is in her name, but I helped with the down payment. I don't want it back. This should be straightforward then. I'll draft the papers. We'll serve her next week. Thank you. I left the lawyer's office feeling lighter, like I'd taken a concrete step forward instead of just treading water. When I got back to David's house, Sarah was in the kitchen. Monica stopped by, she said. Here. Yeah. About an hour ago. I didn't let her in, but she asked me to give you this. She handed me an envelope. My name on the front in Monica's handwriting. I opened it. Jake, I know you don't want to talk to me. I know I hurt you in the worst possible way. But please read this. Please just give me a chance to explain. I love you. I've always loved you. What I did was inexcusable, but it wasn't about you. It was about me. My insecurities. My selfishness. I'm in therapy now. I'm working on myself. I know I can't undo what I did, but I can be better. We can be better. Please. Just one conversation. That's all I'm asking. Monica. I folded the letter. Put it back in the envelope. You okay? Sarah asked. Yeah. It doesn't change anything. Are you sure? She seemed really broken up. Sarah, she had 6 months to work on herself. She spent it lying to me instead. I know. You're right. I don't know. Part of me feels bad for her. Don't. She made her choices. Now she gets to live with them. That weekend, I started apartment hunting. I couldn't stay with David forever, and I didn't want to go back to the place Monica and I had shared. On Sunday, I found a place. Smaller. 1 bedroom. But it was mine. New start. I put down a deposit. Monica found out somehow. Called me 17 times that day. I finally answered on the 18th. You're moving? She said. You're actually moving? Yes. So that's it. You've completely given up on us. There is no us anymore, Monica. How can you say that? Because you killed us. The us that existed was based on trust. That's gone. What's left isn't worth saving. I can earn your trust back. No, you can't. You can try. You can spend years trying. But I'll never fully trust you again. And I'm not living like that. Other couples survive this. Lots of them. Good for them. I'm not them. So you're just going to walk away. Yes. You're going to regret this. Maybe. But I'll regret staying more. She was crying. I miss you. I miss us. You should have thought about that before. I hung up. The divorce papers were served on Tuesday. Monica called me screaming. You're actually doing this? You're divorcing me? Yes. I can't believe you. After everything we've been through. After everything you put me through. You're going to regret this, Jake. You're going to realize you threw away something real over your ego. This isn't ego. This is self-respect. She hung up on me. 2 days later, I got a call from an unknown number. I almost didn't answer. Hello. Is this Jake? Yes. Who's this? My name is Sarah Chun. I'm Ryan's girlfriend. We need to talk. My heart stopped. Ryan's girlfriend? Yes. I found out about the affair 2 days ago. I think we should meet. We agreed to meet at a coffee shop halfway between us. I got there early. Ordered a black coffee. Sat in the corner booth. She walked in at exactly 2 o'clock. Mid-20s, athletic build, dark hair pulled back. She looked like she'd been crying. Jake? She asked. Sarah, thanks for meeting me. She sat down. Ordered tea. We stared at each other for a moment. How did you find out? I asked. I saw Monica's number in his phone. She'd texted him something like 50 times in 2 days. I asked who she was. He tried to say it was a client, but I pushed. He finally admitted it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. For both of us. She pulled out her phone. I want to show you something. I think you should see it. She opened her messages with Ryan and scrolled to a screenshot. It was from Monica. Please answer me. I told Jake everything. He's divorcing me. I need you. My stomach turned. Sarah scrolled to another screenshot. This is what Ryan said to her. I told you from the beginning this was just sex. You said you were fine with that. I have a girlfriend. I'm not leaving her for you. I sat back. He told her it was just sex? Apparently. But look at what she said back. Sarah showed me Monica's response. You told me you loved me. You said I was different. Was that all a lie? Jesus, I muttered. There's more. Sarah scrolled further. This is from 3 months ago. It was Monica texting Ryan. I'm thinking about leaving Jake. Would you want to try something real with me? Ryan's response. Monica, we've talked about this. I'm with Sarah. You're married. This is what it is. Monica, but you said I was special. Ryan, you are. But that doesn't mean I'm leaving my girlfriend. I felt sick. She was trying to get him to leave you. Yes. And lying to him about being separated from you. He told me he didn't know you were still together until last week. She told him you two were basically roommates waiting for paperwork. That's not even close to true. I know. Jake, I'm showing you this because I think you deserve to know the full picture. This wasn't just physical for her. She was trying to blow up both our relationships. Did she know about you? Oh yeah. Ryan told her about me from day one. She didn't care. Actually, Sarah scrolled again. Look at this. Monica's message from 2 months ago. Does Sarah satisfy you the way I do? My hands clenched. She was competing with you. She was obsessed with him. I saw months of messages. She texted him constantly. Sent him photos. Planned their meetups down to the minute. And what's Ryan saying now? Sarah's face hardened. That it meant nothing. That he was stupid. That he wants to make it work with me. What are you going to do? I don't know yet. But I wanted to meet you because Monica's been telling people a story. And I think you should know what she's saying. What story? That you were emotionally abusive. That you neglected her. That you controlled her money and isolated her from friends. I felt cold. That's all a lie. I figured. But she's telling everyone. My friend Jess knows one of Monica's co-workers. Apparently, Monica's been crying at work all week saying you threatened her when you found out. I didn't threaten her. I left. I've barely spoken to her. I believe you. But she's building a narrative. And I thought you should know. Thank you. Seriously. Thank you for telling me. We talked for another hour. Compared stories. Realized Monica had lied to everyone differently. To Ryan, she was the neglected wife. To me, she was the regretful cheater. To her friends, she was the victim. Before Sarah left, she said, Are you really going through with the divorce? Yes. Are you staying with Ryan? She looked down at her tea. I don't know. Part of me wants to. Part of me knows I shouldn't. For what it's worth, you deserve someone who doesn't cheat on you for 6 months. So do you. We exchanged numbers. Agreed to keep each other updated. When I got back to David's house, I called my lawyer. Patricia, Monica's telling people I was abusive. She's building a false narrative. Do you have proof she's lying? I have the messages from her burner phone. They show she was the one pursuing the affair. That she lied to him about our marriage. Good. Save everything. If she tries to use those accusations in the divorce, we'll shut it down fast. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about Monica texting Ryan 50 times in 2 days. About her trying to get him to leave his girlfriend. About her lying to everyone. This wasn't a mistake. This wasn't a moment of weakness. This was calculated. Planned. She'd been living a double life and managing it carefully. The next day, I signed the lease on my new apartment. Move-in date was a week away. Monica somehow found out. She showed up at David's house that evening. Sarah didn't let her in, but Monica stood on the front porch yelling, Jake, I know you're in there. Please just talk to me. I went to the door. Opened it. You need to leave. I'm not leaving until you talk to me. Fine. Talk. She looked terrible. Hair unwashed. Eyes puffy. I messed up. I know I messed up. But you're making a huge mistake. The only mistake I made was not finding that phone sooner. You're being cruel. I'm being honest. There's a difference. I love you, Jake. Doesn't that matter at all? You loved lying to me more. That's not fair. Monica, you texted Ryan 50 times after I found out. You were begging him to talk to you. You weren't worried about me. You were worried about losing him. Her face changed. How do you know about that? His girlfriend and I met for coffee. You what? We compared notes. Turns out you lied to him too. Told him we were separated. Tried to get him to leave her for you. She took a step back. It wasn't like that. Yes, it was. I saw the messages. You were obsessed with him. This wasn't about our marriage being broken. This was about you wanting something new. You don't understand. Then explain it to me. Explain how lying to me for 6 months was anything other than selfish. She started crying. I felt invisible. You were always working. I was lonely. Ryan paid attention to me. So talk to me. Tell me you're lonely. Don't sleep with someone else and blame me for it. I know. You're right. I should have talked to you. But I was scared. Scared of what? That you'd leave me. So you cheated on me instead? How does that make sense? It doesn't. I know it doesn't. I was stupid and scared, and I made the worst choice possible. You're right. You did. So what now? You're just done? For years, and you're just walking away. Yes. I don't accept that. You don't have a choice. Jake, please. Monica, I met with your trainer's girlfriend. I know you told him I was abusive. I know you're telling people I controlled you. I know you're trying to make yourself the victim here. Her face went red. I never said you were abusive. Sarah showed me the messages. You told Ryan I was emotionally abusive. You told your coworkers I threatened you. I was hurt. I was trying to make sense of things. By lying about me? By destroying my reputation? I didn't mean it like that. How did you mean it then? She didn't answer. That's what I thought, I said. You need to leave now. Don't come back here. Don't call me. Talk to your lawyer. That's it. Jake. I'm done, Monica. We're done. I closed the door. Locked it. Heard her crying on the other side for 10 minutes before she finally left. David came downstairs. You okay? No. But I will be. The next week, I moved into my new apartment. It was strange being in a new space. Smaller. Emptier. But it was mine. No memories of Monica here. I bought a new couch. New bed. Started over. Monica tried calling a few more times. I didn't answer. She sent long texts. I didn't read them. My lawyer said the divorce was proceeding smoothly. No contests. No fights. Just paperwork. 2 weeks into my new place, I got invited to Monica's sister's wedding. I'd RSVP'd months ago, before everything happened. I wasn't going to go, but David convinced me. Don't let her take that from you too. You're friends with her sister. Go. Be there for her. Show Monica you're fine. So I went. The wedding was beautiful. Outdoor venue, string lights, flowers everywhere. I arrived early. Stayed in the back. Monica was there. Bridesmaid dress, hair done, makeup perfect. She looked beautiful. It hurt to see her. She saw me. Her face crumpled. But she didn't approach me. The ceremony was lovely. Her sister Emily married her high school sweetheart. 7 years together. They looked at each other like nothing else existed. That used to be me and Monica. Or at least I thought it was. At the reception, I sat at a table with some of Emily's college friends. People I barely knew. Safer that way. Monica was at the family table. I could see her watching me. Halfway through dinner, Emily's mom came over. Jake, can I talk to you for a minute? Of course. We stepped outside to the patio. I just want to say I'm sorry, she said. About everything with Monica. Emily told me what happened. Thank you. I appreciate that. Monica's my daughter, and I love her. But what she did was wrong. You didn't deserve that. I didn't know what to say. I also want you to know that she's been telling people her version of events. And it's not entirely truthful. I wanted you to know that I don't believe her. What has she been saying? That you were distant. That you worked too much. That you stopped caring about the marriage. She's leaving out her part. Thank you for telling me. You're a good man, Jake. You'll find someone who appreciates that. We went back inside. I stayed for another hour, then decided to leave. As I was heading to my car, Monica appeared. Jake, wait. Monica, can we please talk? Just 5 minutes. There's nothing to say. Please. I know I don't deserve it, but please. I stopped. Turned around. 5 minutes. We walked to a quiet corner of the garden. I'm in therapy, she said. I've been going twice a week. I'm working on myself. That's good. I'm glad. I understand now what I did. How much I hurt you. How wrong I was. Okay. And I know you're moving on. I know we're getting divorced. But I wanted you to know that I'm sorry. Really, truly sorry. I appreciate that. Do you forgive me? I looked at her. Really looked at her. No. She flinched. No. Monica, you didn't just cheat on me. You lied to me for 6 months. You lied to Ryan about me. You're lying to your friends and family about what happened. You're not sorry you did it. You're sorry you got caught. That's not true, isn't it? If I hadn't found that phone, would you have ever told me? She looked down. That's what I thought. You would have kept going. Kept lying. Kept living your double life. The only reason you're sorry now is because you got caught and I left. I do love you, though. That's real. Maybe. But love without respect is worthless. I respected you. No, you didn't. You disrespected me every time you texted him. Every time you lied about where you were. Every time you came home from his bed and kissed me goodnight. Tears ran down her face. I know. You're right. I was horrible. Yes. You were. So there's no chance? No possibility of us ever trying again. No. Even if I do everything right? Even if I change? Monica, I don't trust you. And I never will again. You can change. You can become a better person. But not for me. For yourself. For your next relationship. There won't be a next relationship. Yes, there will. You'll move on. You'll meet someone new. And maybe you'll treat them better than you treated me. I don't want someone new. I want you. You should have thought about that before. I started walking away. Jake, wait. I stopped. Didn't turn around. Thank you, she said quietly. For 4 good years before I ruined it. I didn't respond. Just kept walking. Got in my car. Drove home to my empty apartment. Sat on my couch. Stared at the wall. It was over. Really, truly over. And I felt relief. Underneath the hurt and the anger and the betrayal, I felt relief. I'd chosen myself. I'd walked away from someone who'd hurt me. I'd set a boundary and kept it. A few weeks later, the divorce was finalized. Patricia called to tell me, "It's done. You're officially divorced. Thank you. For everything. You did the right thing, Jake. I know it doesn't feel like it now, but you did." I hung up. Looked at my phone. No text from Monica. She'd finally stopped trying. That weekend, Sarah texted me. "I left Ryan. Officially done. Good for you. How are you feeling?" "Sad. Relieved. Angry. All of it." "Yeah, I get that. Want to grab coffee sometime? Commiserate." "Sure. I'd like that." We met the following week. Not as anything romantic. Just 2 people who'd been through the same thing, trying to make sense of it. "Does it get easier?" she asked. "Yeah. Slowly. But it does." "Do you regret leaving?" "No." "Do you regret leaving Ryan?" "No. I just regret wasting time on someone who didn't value me." "Same." We became friends. Real friends. It was nice having someone who understood. 3 months after the divorce, I ran into Monica at a grocery store. She was with someone. A guy about our age. They were laughing. She saw me. Her smile faded. The guy looked between us, confused. I nodded at her. Kept walking. It didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. Later that night, she texted me. "I'm sorry you had to see that. It's not serious. Just someone I've been seeing." I didn't respond. She texted again. "I hope you're doing well. I think about you sometimes." Still didn't respond. She texted one more time. "I know I destroyed us. I know there's no going back. But I want you to know that I learned from this. I'm different now. And I hope someday you can forgive me." I stared at that message for a long time. Then I typed, "I hope you're different. I hope you treat the next person better. But forgiveness isn't something you earn. It's something I give myself by letting go. I've let go of you. I've let go of us. I've let go of the anger. Not for you. For me. Good luck, Monica." I hit send. Then I blocked her number. It was time to fully move on. 6 months after the divorce, I started dating again. Nothing serious. Just coffee dates. Dinners. Getting to know people. It was strange at first. I'd been with Monica for so long that I'd forgotten how to be single. But slowly, it got easier. I met someone named Claire at a work conference. We hit it off. Started talking. Then dating. She asked about my ex-wife on our 3rd date. What happened there? If you don't mind me asking. She cheated. I left. That's simple. Pretty much. She had an affair for 6 months. I found out. She wanted to work on it. I didn't. Do you ever regret it? Leaving? No. Marrying her in the first place? Sometimes. But that's hindsight. Fair. We dated for a few months. It didn't work out long term, but it was good. It showed me I could trust again. Slowly. Carefully. But I could. A year after the divorce, David and Sarah invited me to dinner. "How are you doing?" Sarah asked. "Really? Good. Actually good. I'm in a better place now than I was." "Dating anyone?" "Not seriously. But I'm open to it." "Good. You deserve someone great." "Thanks." Later, David and I sat on the back porch again. Same as that first night when I'd shown up devastated. "You look different," David said. "Different how?" "Lighter. Like you're not carrying as much weight." "I'm not. I let it go." "Proud of you, man." I know it wasn't easy. It wasn't. But it was right. We clinked our beer bottles. "To moving forward," David said. "To moving forward." 2 years after the divorce, I got a message from Emily, Monica's sister. "Hey Jake. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to let you know Monica's engaged. She wanted me to tell you before you saw it on social media. She's happy, and she wanted you to know she's genuinely changed." I read the message twice. Then I typed back. "Thanks for letting me know. I'm happy for her. Really. I hope she treats him well." And I meant it. I didn't wish bad things for Monica anymore. I didn't wish anything for her. She was part of my past, a chapter that was closed. I'd learned from it, learned about boundaries, about self-respect, about knowing when to walk away. Last month, I met someone new. Her name is Rachel. We met through friends. She's kind, funny, honest. On our second date, she asked about my ex. My ex-wife cheated on me. We got divorced. It was the right choice. Do you still have feelings for her? No. I have feelings about what happened, but not for her. That's done. Good. Because I don't do complicated. I smiled. Neither do I. Not anymore. We've been seeing each other for a few weeks now. It's early, but it feels different. Healthier. Built on honesty from the start. This morning, Rachel asked me what I learned from my divorce. I thought about it. I learned that trust is a foundation, not a light switch. Once it breaks, you can try to rebuild, but it'll never be the same. And that's okay. Sometimes walking away is the bravest thing you can do. That's wise. Cost me a marriage to learn it. But you learned it. Yeah, I did. Looking back now, I don't regret leaving Monica. I regret the time I lost. The trust one gave to someone who didn't value it. But I don't regret the choice I made when I found out. I chose myself. I chose my self-respect. I chose a future where I didn't have to live in constant suspicion. Some people thought I was too harsh, that I should have given her a second chance, that marriages can survive infidelity. Maybe they can, for some people, but not for me. Because at the end of the day, Monica didn't make a mistake. She made hundreds of choices, and each one of those choices showed me exactly who she was when I wasn't watching. I wanted a partner who stayed loyal by choice, not because I was watching. And I found that, not with Monica, but with the life I built after her, the apartment I chose, the boundaries I set, the person I'm becoming. Monica taught me what I don't want. Rachel is teaching me what I do, and that's enough. I'm not bitter anymore. I'm not angry. I'm just at peace with the fact that some people will hurt you, and you get to decide how you respond. I chose to walk away with my dignity, and I'd make that choice again every single time. If this resonated with you, thanks for staying with me to the end. Sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same thing.